Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Quenisha for everyone who doesn't know me. You can call me Q. I am a life coach, a wife, and a mother, and I help millennials get better paying positions in their corporate jobs by increasing their value. So, today in this video, I'm going to be giving you 4 not so traditional ways of self-educating yourself and preparing yourself for an interview so that you can get offered a higher paying job in your field. So let's get into it. All right. Tip number 1, to self-educate yourself, make yourself versatile. Say for example, you're a cashier. Don't only stay at the cashier station. Move around, learn new things, drift off to other departments, drift off back of the house. Go see how they handle things if you're working in the kitchen, on the cook floor with the cooks. Go see how they handle things outside in the dining room. If you work in an office, go see how they do things in accounting. I'll never forget, I used to work at Kroger in the deli in my early days. I'm not gonna tell how old I am, but I used to work at Kroger in the deli. And that's where we slice the sandwich meat and make the rotisserie chickens and things like that. The deli happened to be right next to the bakery, and I would just, drift over to the bakery frequently, probably get in trouble a few times, but I would do that to see how they took cake orders and how they decorated cakes. And decorating cakes ended up being one of my hobbies still to this day. I just find joy and happiness in decorating cakes. But it also gave me the opportunity to advance myself. It wasn't a huge advance, but advance myself into becoming a cake decorator. And as a result, I ended up getting paid like maybe $2 more or something like that. So that's why I'm saying that you need to be versatile. Don't stick to your little bubble in your little box with what makes you comfortable. Go learn more about the company, more about the department, more about the business that you work for, so that it's a little easier for you to move up or become a manager, or maybe corporate. Sorry guys, a gnat or something flying around. Anyway, I thought it was on my glasses. Okay. Anyway, tip number 2, network. And I said this in another one of my videos, guys. Networking is so important. When you network, you can grow. Okay, as far as the self-education portion of it, when you network and you talk to people who are higher ranked than you are, who are at higher levels, who are in high upper management, corporate office, you learn things from them. You probably don't realize you do, but you do. You learn the language, you learn the skills, you learn the technique, the situations, how to maneuver depending on what's going on. You can learn a lot from. If you want to be successful, you have to surround yourself with people who are doing better than you. I know you guys have probably heard this a million times. It's no different when you're trying to advance yourself in your corporate career. So I'm not saying that you have to treat your coworkers who are at your same level any different, but I'm sorry. If you want to grow and you want to advance, you want to expand your mind, expand your knowledge, you have to talk to the people who have that expansive knowledge and who have that experience. So network. Okay, tip number 3. What are your goals? Okay, and depending on what your goals are, create a path for yourself and break your path down, the path to get to the goal. Break it down into steps, right? And as you accomplish each step, teach yourself and coach yourself and push yourself to get through to the next step, or get a life coach like myself who will help you do that. But teach yourself and coach yourself. Depending on what your goals are, you may, as I said in another one of my videos, you may have to take a right turn where you probably were taking a left turn. This happened to me once before. I was working, well, I'm not going to say where I was working at, but I was working at this company. And I had an end goal in mind, right? I knew where I wanted to be. And I thought I was taking the necessary steps to get there. Coming to find out I wasn't. Definitely was going in the wrong direction. But that's neither here nor there. It took for me to do a little research a little company research and read over some job descriptions to figure out that I was actually going in the wrong direction. I was not doing the right things to get where I wanted, right? I was not accomplishing the correct goals to get where I needed to be. So, for example, if you are a waitress and one of your goals is to become an event planner, maybe a wedding planner or something like that, because that is in that career path, and you have the opportunity presents itself in your waitress position for you to get TABC certified. For those who don't know what that is, it's a certification so that you can serve alcohol, right? Most weddings have open bar. Mine did, and we had fun. But you're thinking, oh, I just want to be an event planner. I don't, that's not going to benefit me. I'm not going to be dealing with alcohol. Like, I'm not trying to be a bartender, right? You're thinking bartender when you hear TABC. Well, you do need that. You do need that to become an event planner. Well, you don't need it, but it is very helpful. So it's something that's very helpful, a very helpful resource or tool that can help you be successful in the event planning industry, right? So research your goals, figure out where you're trying to go, what are the things you need so that you can take the right steps to get there and be successful. Okay, that was tip number 3. Tip number 4 is trends. If you're in a creative industry, like cake decorating, like I said before, do your research, do your due diligence, and keep up with the trends. What's in style? What are people leaning towards? If you're a chef, now everybody's gluten-free this and low carb that. If you're up to date on those trends, then you know how to properly develop menus to reflect that, and you know how to bring revenue in by putting the right menus out. You get what I'm saying? So if you're in a creative industry, you know what the trends are, and so it's a little easier for you to be successful and to be impressive in the interview when you're naming these trends and you're speaking the language. So trends. Last but not least, obviously I don't want this to be a long video, but last but not least, research the company. I can't stress this enough. Research the company to make sure that you're working for a business that aligns with what your beliefs are, right? And they have the same core values. Look up the mission statement for the company. It'll pretty much give you the core values of the company and let you know what they're all about. But nothing is more impressive than to go into an interview and your goals and ambitions and beliefs align with what the company's goals and ambitions and beliefs are. And when you can say that, when they ask you, well, why do you want to work for us? Because XYZ, because you researched the company, you know what they're about, you know what they're looking for, you know where they're trying to go, you know what their end goal is, you know how fast they're growing or how slow they're growing, and what benefit you can bring to the company because you did your due diligence and you researched the company. Okay? So, those are I said 4 and I gave you 5. Those are my 5 tips on self-educating yourself before you go into an interview to attain a higher paying position in your corporate job. And I have more where that came from. Just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you can get notified when I post more videos like this, because I will be posting a lot more videos like this because I have a lot of things I want to share with you guys so that you can be successful, attain your goals, and get to where you want to be. This stuff works, guys, because it's worked for me. I have done nothing I share on this channel is something I've never done. I will always share things that I have experienced, done, and been successful at it. So with that being said, guys, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck on that interview.